Hello and welcome to more Chaos Draft. What do we got? Newsgraph Mob. So it's a 6 mana 5/5. Whoa, that seems good. So it makes 5 2/2s. I like that. Whenever a creature you control attacks, they lose one, you gain one. That's okay. Target opponent looks at the top 4 cards. So that's a pretty good card draw. I like that a lot. Prying Questions is okay. Get back zombies. That's actually kind of good. There's a lot of zombies in the format. Ooh, Terrarian. I did not know that existed. Make Mischief is good. This is actually a pretty nice pack overall. Displace? No. So Fortune's Favor, look at the top 4 cards. Face down and face up pile. Okay, so there's like some shenanigans going on there. 6 mana for 5/5. That makes a bunch of 2/2s. That seems really powerful. Plus the art is amazing. I'm going to try this out. It's kind of unfortunate the other good cards are black and red. Oh gosh. Oh no. Why me? So, here's the thing. It costs 7 mana. And I... Oh man, weird. I misclicked. I took a Swarm Intelligence. Darn, shoot, gotta play it. Crashing Tide. Oh man, wait, I gotta take the Ravenous Chupacabra. 4 mana kill anything. So I really want this to work, by the way. Who passed Chupacabra this far? 4 mana for a 2/2 that kills anything. All right, seems good to me. I'm hoping to be blue-black removal and Swarm Intelligence to just copy all of our spells and kill everything. Seems pretty sweet. This card's not good. If you were trying to win Chaos Draft, probably don't take this, but look, this channel is for fun and winning. So if you can do both, that's the real dream. All right, Necroskitter. So it's a 3 mana 1/4. Whoa, that seems pretty good. I like that a lot. That just blocks forever and they can't kill anything. That's pretty good. I love Tilling Treefolk. Una's Grace with Swarm Intelligence. Oh man. Really depends on where we want to go here. Una's Grace just means we're going to win the late game. Like, we cannot flood out. And double copying it is so gross. But this card is really, really nice. Basically, they just can't attack with stuff that is less than 4 power. I gotta take Necroskitter. Plus it cuts black. It's unfortunate. I really want to play this card, but we got past like the only creature I would take over a spell, which is Chupacabra, was just busted, and then this is busted. Like, it's getting hard, man. Plus, there are quite a few ways to put -1/-1 counters on stuff historically, and also if they haven't like a persist creature, this is good. Arc of Blight. I never knew this existed. Ooh, Reaping the Graves. Okay, so Ancient Ooze. It's a 7 mana, really big creature. Astral Steel. Finally know this card exists. It has Storm. Dragon Wings gives flying. And if you play something with CMC 6 or greater, this actually seems kind of good. I like Dragon Wings, but I also kind of like Reaping the Graves. Especially with Chupacabra and Newsgraph Mob. Yeah. Reaping the Graves it is. Okay. So, wait, what? I didn't know this existed. Untap a creature? Gotta keep this in mind for Pauper. Anyway, so Flamespeaker Adept is good in that format. Decorated Griffin is a 5 mana 2/3. That seems like really good. So we could be white-black. I don't love Asphodel Wanderer. The Goliath is okay. I don't think Hippocamp is that good. Fellhide Minotaur, like if we want to stay in black, is fine. I kind of like this better because it blocks everything. But I'm going to stay in black, I think. Staying open is better. Ooh, protection from green. Maze Glider. Wow, okay. What does this do? Tap enchanted creature does not untap. So this is removal. This is a 6 mana 3/5 flying that has upside. Would also be pretty good with a Woodlot Crawler. A 2/1 Forest Walk pro green flyer would just destroy the green decks. I think I want to try Maze Glider. This is just a big body, and like 5 toughness on a flyer is really hard. Okay, so blue is also pretty open. I love me some Updraft Elemental. Oh, wait. If I take Learn from the Past, if I get another instant like that, then I can never deck myself. I probably should just take Mind Rot. Although Updraft Elemental is huge. I like Mind Rot a lot though. And it stays in black too. Okay, I'll take Mind Rot. Terrarian. Right, this, what does this do again? Exile 2 creatures, and then put them back. So that's good with Chupacabra, Newscraft Mob, and that's about it. It is really good with those though. I think I just want Terrarian. They lose 3 life and put a card from their hand on top. So that's like Chittering Rats. That's also kind of good, especially with Mind Rot, but I think I want Terrarian. Mana Fixing's always good. Ooh, Scrounger of Souls? Okay. I'll take a Scrounger of Souls. I don't like Gideon's Defeat. Yeah, I'll take the Scrounger. Lifelink is a big game. What does this do? Wait, this card's really good. This is a 4 mana 2/3 flyer that can become a 3/4 flyer. Okay. Whoa! What? Okay. Wow! What is happening? What? Who am I drafting with? I swear this is not rigged. I was gonna like 3rd pick this or whatever that was. Una's Grace went that late. That's, wow. That's a shame. Well, really good for me. Also, Dragon Wings is like really good, right? You just cycle it. So it doesn't do anything early, but then it just makes your big dudes have flying. Or you just put it on a big flyer, right? You put Dragon Wings on like Scrounger of Souls, and then you draw it. Whoa, what is this? Wheel of Torture, 3 minus the number of cards in their hand. So if they have no cards, it does a lot. Okay. Ostracize discards a creature. I like Unearth. What do I have to unearth? If Unearth could get Ravenous Chupacabra, I'd be all over it. Miscalculation's pretty good in limited because you can cycle it away when it's bad. I'm not a big fan of Ostracize because I just don't like discard effects in limited that are like specific. Because when it's bad, it's like really bad. Like, I like stuff like Mind Rot better because it's always going to hit something. And it's really good if you can like empty their hand. Miscalc and Unearth I think are what I'm looking for. And I'm not really sure which one is better. Because CMC 3 or less, it just gets Necroskitter right now. I'm going to take Miscalc. It's some type of interaction. Right now we don't have too much interaction. And technically we can copy it off Swarm Intelligence. Ooh. Wow. Blood Artist is very good. There's also Deathwind. Deathwind kills anything. Blood Artist just makes our opponent die. Hard to say what we want. This effect is so hard to replace, but we don't have much in the way of tokens. I wish I had Unearth now. I could unearth the Blood Artist. Necroskitter. We have Una's Grace, which is kind of nice if we want like a controlling removal based deck. And this doesn't impact the board too much. The thing is, if we play against Blood Artist, we're going to lose. I think given the way this particular deck is shaping up, we would prefer Deathwind. But in almost every other Chaos Draft deck, Blood Artist would be better. It's just like, I want to play Swarm Intelligence. We have Una's Grace and Miscalculation. So, ooh. Dread Return is such a good combo with Newscraft Mob. Wow, we also have Mystical Teachings. Man, this deck is shaping up. So, Teachings, what does this do? Add 1 mana of the chosen color. Nah. Leave Upkeep, put a Spore counter. Wow, that's good. Make Saprolings and kill stuff. Gorgon Recluse is also good. The 2/4 Death Touch, but Mystical Teachings, man. So that can get Reaping the Graves. Yeah, that's... This is like we're basically playing Pauper now. I can Teachings for Reaping the Graves and Una's Grace. That's disgusting. And Deathwind. And Miscalc. Yeah, that's gross. Ooh, Mycosynth Lattice? And Aether Vial? What is happening right now? None of those are good for this. What does this do? Heals damage equal to its power. 4 mana is a lot. Can't be blocked and Shroud is okay. Unforge is kind of good. Because of the number of artifacts you control. This whole pack is pretty bad. I have 1 artifact right now, so this is going to look at the top 0. I kind of like Unforge for this sideboard. It kills an equipment, which equipment are like the most problematic artifacts, and then it can also kill a creature. Plus we can tutor it up with Mystical Teachings. Wow, this artwork is so cool. I love the art from Kamigawa. Whoa, wait, we could actually play the Pauper Ragged Veins combo, right? Because Ragged Veins has flash, and Mystical Teachings can tutor that up. Okay, hang on, let's see if we have other spirits. Necroskitter is an elemental, because this is Soul Shift 4. This is Soul Shift 3. I'm not playing that, and no, I'm not playing that. Okay, this is a 4-mana 2/2 flyer. I feel like probably Ragged Veins is not for this deck. I kind of like the 4-mana 2/2 flyer with Soul Shift 3. Sure. These cards are not particularly good. I'm tempted to take Ragged Veins, but I think we can do better. Gatekeeper of Malakir is real powerful. Lethargy Trap. Oh, wow. Wow. I think I take the Gatekeeper. We're looking to be heavy black, and this is like a lot of card advantage. Ooh. Okay. Memory's Journey, Ghoul Raiser. Is this a zombie? This is a zombie. So Ghoul Raiser plus Newsgraph Mob is also busted. What other zombies do I have? He's a vampire. I think I take Ghoul Raiser. That effect is like really strong. I would like Memory's Journey, but yeah, because this copies before this resolves. So there's no way to shuffle this back in. I'm gonna take the Ghoul Raiser. I'm not really that worried about decking out anyway. We should just be able to win. Golgari Locket could get there. We might need some mana. Okay, now I'll probably take Ostracize. That's weird that Lone Wolf went so late. He's pretty good. Maybe he's not that good. Wing Snare I like. Yeah, Ostracize is good against an opponent who like shows a bomb game 1. Then we can bring it in and hope to discard it before they can resolve it. Especially if it's like, let's say we're playing against someone who has a Newscraft Mob. We bring in Ostracize, wait till turn 5. We cast Ostracize on turn 5 and hopefully get rid of the Newscraft Mob. I like Alchemist Apprentice. It's a 2-mana 1/1 that draws a card. Dread Return Wield. Wow. That's gotta be good, right? We have Newscraft Mob. It's good with Chupacabra. Sure. I guess we're kind of all in on this card right now, aren't we? That's not the worst thing. 2-mana 1/1 that only casts artifacts. I guess I take Machinate. If we get enough artifacts, maybe. It's probably not good enough though. Well, Ragged Veins. Okay. You know, if we end up getting... There are some ways that this could destroy our opponent. We could, like, if they attack, we can block it with all of our creatures. And then they just die to Ragged Veins. That might actually be worth putting in. Ooh, Plagiarize. If that player would draw a card, they skip that draw and you draw a card. That seems good. Probably no one's going to take it, so maybe we can wheel it. Liquefy. We don't really need the Exile. That seems kind of good. Ooh, bounce a creature and a land. And this just kills green or white creatures. This is a good sideboard in Pauper. What do you do again? No, we're not playing that. So, Arrogant Worm is also pretty good, but I don't think we're doing that. Circular Logic. It is kind of a hard counter. We don't have many ways to discard, so like the Madness effect is not that useful, but the counterspell effect is pretty nice, and we will be filling our graveyard. I do like Plagiarize, but I think Circular Logic has more value. Plagiarize has like, it's pretty limited. 1000 lashes. Can't attack or block. Nah. Sacrifice another creature, gains Death Touch. That one's pretty good. That just blocks everything. Psychic Strike. Maybe. That might be better than Circular Logic in this deck. I don't really care about milling our opponents out. Although if we do go off with like Newscraft Mob, that could get there. I have no real reason to run green. I have a Mending Touch and that's it. So Breeding Pool is not at the highest of my priorities. I kind of like taking this Corpse Blockade. Number one, it's a zombie to get back off of Ghoul Raiser. And number two, like, gains Death Touch, really hard to attack through. Plus, we're trying to stall out the game anyway. Chant Player. No, we're not doing that. Ooh, Tragic Slip is good. Also, Vault of the Archangel might seem innocuous, but this is one of the most powerful limited cards you could possibly hope for. Definitely first pickable. Just giving all of your stuff Death Touch and Lifelink means... Lifelink means you can race. So, like, you can swing in. If they don't block, you give Lifelink and it's fine. Death Touch means they can't really trade profitably. So, like, you can swing in and then hold back, like, a couple 1/1s, and then they have a bad time. It's just all around good. I like Reap the Sengraph, but Tragic Slip is, like, very, very good. Really easy to turn on Mormid in Limited. Return target creature. Man, we could have gone off with Spirited Arcanes. What does this do? So, deals 2 damage to a creature and they gain control of it unless it was unattached from a ninja. I don't have any ninjas, I don't think. No. Bile Urchin's bad. Man, the artwork from this format is so cool. Whenever it attacks or blocks, you lose life. I mean, this is a 3-mana 3/3. That's pretty big. I don't really care about countering a spell, and they're not going to be splicing stuff. And we're not going to be playing many snakes. Alright, we'll take the 3/3. Whoa! Alright. This card is banned in EDH. What do you do? When it enters the battlefield, we can return an artifact. Maverick's Thopterist is really busted. What power is this? 6/2. No, I don't want that. This untaps a creature. The thing is, I'm not going to be attacking very much. I think I just take Maverick Thopterist. If I splash red, this is the most powerful card. And it's just busted. Ooh, Juggernaut's good. I don't think I'm going to be taking it. Stronghold Confessor is nice. It can become a 3/3 menace for 4 mana. Kind of like that. Juggernaut is really powerful if we just want to kill our opponent quickly. We do have quite a bit of removal, so like just playing blockers and then jamming a Juggernaut is kind of good. Actually, yeah, Juggernaut's probably better than Stronghold Confessor, especially at 4 mana. Ooh, Grave Peril. I like that. Split Second Shroud. Okay, that seems hard to kill. Whoa, I didn't know this existed. So Timely Reinforcements is an improved version of this. I guess it's not strictly improved because it has it's sorcery speed. But I think I like Grave Peril. Almost all of our creatures are black. So we just play this early and that gives us time. Yoke of the Damned. Okay, that's pretty good too. Breakwater Elemental, 3 mana 4/4, sack it at the next end step. I don't love. And I don't have many blocking creatures, so I'll take Yoke of the Damned. Target player loses 1 life. I don't care about that. I guess I take Coral Net for the sideboard. Okay, Psychic Strike is good. It's a 3 mana 2/3 with upside, but I think Psychic Stripe is just better than Circular Logic. And then take Crushing Vines for the sideboard. So, I don't know if I can play Swarm Intelligence. It just doesn't do enough at 7 mana. This deck already looks so busted as it is, like, I don't really need it. So here are my like weird enchantment removal effects. I don't really need Terrarion either. I mean, it fixes our mana. Oh, whoa. Okay, I gotta read these again. 5 mana 3/3. Probably just not gonna happen, but we'll try it. Sure. Okay. Alright, so that's our deck. I really like the deck. Probably not playing... Well, Golgari Locket can draw 2 cards. And our deck is mostly black. Probably don't even need Alchemist's Apprentice or Dragon Wings. I think I like Miscalc, but I could be convinced that it's bad. Wow, Dryad Arbor went all the way around, okay. Asphodel Wanderer seems not super necessary. And then we're just gonna go off with a Newscraft Mob. I don't hate that. Spirewinder is also pretty big. Oh, Gibbering Kami is probably not worth it. I don't think I have any things to soul shift into. Yeah, I don't think so. And then after, I think at this point I can just cut Terrarion and then just play lands, because lands are kind of better than Terrarion because we have Una's Grace. So we don't really mind. I kind of want to go up to 7. 17 lands. Golgari Locket helps us. Like, our deck is a little bit mana hungry, so it helps us get triple black for stuff like Gatekeeper. And then we can sacrifice it to draw 2 in the late game. I think that's worth it. Maybe... I feel like that's too many islands. Because we have like some pretty heavy black mana cost, and like... we can probably go down to 5. We can always cycle Miscalculation if it's bad. So the real question is... do I play Ragged Veins? If our opponent attacks with a creature, we can put it on their creature and then just block it with everything. And then it's basically like all of our creatures do damage equal to that player. I think I want to side this in against like the green decks, because it doesn't do anything unless the like game is stalled out and our opponent's trying to chip in for damage. Most of the time it's like we're not going to be winning the race. So I think it stays in the sideboard for now. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 islands for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue spells. That seems fine because we only need 1 island. And I like Mind Rot as a one of because this deck has so much value. Yeah, let's run it. See you guys run one. All right, we're playing against, hey, Kenny the Pig. This is the trophy leader. So if we win this round, we're basically the trophy leader, right? That's how that works. This hand's a little suspect, but I'm going to keep because the late game of this hand is very powerful. And between Yoke of the Damned and Deathwind, we can kill 2 creatures as long as we hit future lands. And then Reaping the Graves means our late game is really good. So, okay, Swamp is good too. So I'm going to play Island. I don't know, make him think we have a counterspell possibly. And then we can kind of just sit back. I think I'm going to run out Ghoul Raiser. We have Reaping the Graves to get it back anyway, and we only have 2 zombies in our graveyard, or in our whole deck, so the odds of this, you know, being able to get value are pretty low, and having pressure in play I think is good for us. Oh, okay. So Kenny is also playing Control. This will be an interesting matchup. Oh. Okay, let's go. So we need a Deathwind for 3. That card is insane, yeah. Let's Deathwind X equals 2 to kill that right now, because we're going to be discarding so many cards otherwise. Did not play around Days because I'm bad at the game. And we have Yoke of the Damned, which can potentially deal with that later on. But it will become a problem eventually. Trophy Mage, okay. What do they got with CMC3? Probably a Locket. Okay, sure. Oh no. That means they can get back the Dream Stealer very easily. Okay. Let's just play Scrounger of Souls this turn. I don't want that getting countered because that card's like pretty good. And then we can play Golgari Locket with the intention of cracking it next turn. So this turn they probably play the Obelisk so that they can eternalize the Dreamstealer next turn. And I'm hoping I can hit it with Yoke of the Damned. There's our Corpse Blockade. That also works. Gain 3. Let's play Golgari Locket into Corpse Blockade. So now we can trigger Yoke of the Damned whenever we want. We do have to lose the Scrounger of Souls, but then we can Reap in the Graves. So yeah, if they Eternalize, we just play this, and then we're not worried about anything else going on. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Okay, so let's do this. I could crack the Golgari Locket, but I think I just put this... Yeah, because we lose our Scrounger of Souls. That's okay, though. Getting hit by Dreamstealer would just be really bad. And then we pass. Yeah, so anytime something dies, Dreamstealer go bye-bye. And we're holding up blue just to make them think we have a trick. I want to hold on to Reaping the Graves for ideally as long as possible, but if we can get it for 2 to get back Scrounger of Souls and Ghoul Raiser, that's probably good enough. Omera Raptor is a 2/2 flyer. Well, the potential to get bigger, but 3 mana for a 2/2 flyer that can grow is very good in this format. Deals 1 damage to any target. Those are both very good. Okay, so they attack probably. I kind of want to just sacrifice this and Reaping the Graves back, my guys. I need to... I could wait if I find a better creature to sacrifice, but I could just go sacrifice the Scrounger of Souls, this dies, and then recast it when they're tapped low. And like a 3/4 lifelink is pretty good. Okay, I guess we'll do that. Get back you. Target Ghoul Raiser. Sure. There we go, Mystical Teachings. I have to look at what our deck has again. I'll be right back. We have some counterspells, Tragic Slip, and all that. I think for now, my best bet is just playing Scrounger of Souls and then passing turn. And then we can get Tragic Slip and all that, but the 3/4 lifelink is pretty nice. We take 3 in the air. Well, 2 in the air and then 1 in the air. And then I would really like to Mystical Teachings for a counterspell. 1/2 double strike, okay. And a morph. God, it's gonna be Willbender. It's always Willbender. Okay, so Swamp is good, and the late game favors me. I keep saying that, but it's true. So we're just gonna pass turn. We're only taking 2 off the Omera Raptor. And we can Mystical Teachings for kind of whatever we need. Yep, hit our face. I probably shouldn't have played that swamp, but it's fine. We'll have more lands to discard to Una's Grace. And if they do nothing, we can Teachings for a counterspell. I kind of want this zombie to die, because then I can get it back. Okay, we take 2, that's fine. I like it. Alright, so Teachings. I think I just grabbed Psychic Strike, but Tragic Slip is also pretty interesting. Although, 1, 2, I can grab that at instant speed. So let's just grab Psychic Strike. And Island is kind of good too. Alright, let's go Island. Pass turn. We gotta find a way to get through their army here. That'll be interesting. Alright, please attack with stuff. Nope, playing it careful. I like it. I respect it. Okay, they're passing turn. I don't really know what I want to Teachings for, so I think I just cracked the Golgari Locket. Okay, Newscraft Mob is kind of nice. Yeah, I kind of want to play Newscraft. Well, if they have a counterspell that exiles, that's really bad for us, but we can just get it back off Ghoul Razor. But I'm only taking 3 damage a turn, and I have a 3/4 lifelink. Kind of worried, but I think I want to wait. See, Tragic Slip, if they know about it, is so bad though. I think I want to jam Maze Glider. I think I would rather have them counter this than counter Newscraft Mob. And no attacks. Okay, take 1. Ooh, no plays either. Okay. And then if we draw a land, we can play this, hold up Psychic Strike. Burn away. What? Oh my gosh. Goodbye, Mystical Teachings. Well, that went about as poorly as it could have gone. Burn away. Gross. Okay. And it feels like they have some type of counterspell up too. Okay, Spirewinder is nice though. Spirewinder plus counterspell helps us not die. But losing Teachings was really bad. Man. Such a problem. Yeah, I gotta start winning because they are pressuring us pretty hard. Exile all cards from their graveyard. That's... Kenny the Pig knows how to play Cast Draft, that's for sure. Is this the one with Pro Red? No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we want 1 more land. Then I can play Newscraft Mob with Counterspell up. And then we'll keep all the rest of lands in our hand for Una's Grace. Whenever we draw it. Okay. Going to combat. Doing nothing. I like it. No spells, no plays. Good for us. Grave Peril. I like that too. So this basically deals with any creature they might play. And then... Do I tap out of Newscraft Mob? I'm taking 1 damage per turn. I don't think I do. They just have 4 cards in hand. They could counter it, and then, like, our only way of winning the game is just gone. Okay, they drew a land. I will... Okay, they chose not to. Nice. Land? There we go. So, we have Psychic Strike to make sure this resolves, and if they counter it, we probably just let it resolve. But now we can start doing stuff. Pass turn again. We fall to 9, which is fine with me. And then next turn we start affecting the board. Because we want this to die and play a bunch of spells. That way we can, like, get it back off Dread Return and stuff. Okay. Swamp is good. Swamp is bad. So I feel like at this point I can just attack with Scrounger of Souls. It's so bad though. Right? They just block with the turtle and something else. They just block with... Yeah, and then we lose our Scrounger. I could swing with both. And that's an interesting choice. This puts pressure on them. They could just double block the Newscraft Mob at that point though. I think I just wait. Yeah, this is kind of bad. We're falling kind of low now. I just need spells to play so that Newscraft Mob can grow, like make zombies. More lands. We want Una's Grace now. That would be kind of nice with Grave Peril. Okay. Okay. I don't like being at 8 life. But if I guess I probably should just attack. It just feels so bad if they like flip their morph and block Scrounger of Souls with something bigger. I don't think I have good attacks here. I keep like convincing myself one way or the other. We're just gonna get burned out. This looks like a spell. Good, good. Ether Poisoner. Death Touch 1/1. And they can make servos. Sure. That definitely makes our attacks pretty bad. Holy cow, that's a lot of lands. We are flooding hard. Yeah, we can still wait a few more turns. We might deck ourselves, honestly. Yep. Why? Oh man, this is so bad. Like really, really bad. It's getting to the point where they could just burn us out, but like if we swing with both of these, they just take it even. And then we're in a bad position. All the 5. These games, man. Okay, let's draw a non-land, please. Una's Grace. Okay, Tragic Slip is kind of good. Now I think we can make some attacks. This will force the issue. Swing with both. We can Tragic Slip to make some zombies. I think just attacking with Scrounger is good. I'm kind of okay trading it for Aether Poisoner because we could just get it back off Dread Return. And it makes our life total higher because our life total is kind of an issue. And if they flip the morph and it's something scary, I can sacrifice a creature to the Corpse Blockade and then Tragic Slip. And I have a counter spell up. This block is okay with me. We just trade for Trophy Mage. And then I can Dread Return the Scrounger. Yeah. So they're going to ping it with the fairies. I kind of want to Tragic Slip the fairies. If that's Willbender, I'm just screwed. But I want to Tragic Slip the fairies so that they can't keep pinging our creatures down. Alright, so they ping. That resolves, we get a 2/2. The fairies dies. And then hopefully Dread Return resolves on Scrounger of Souls. We also get a zombie this way. And then Dread Return getting back Newscraft Mob is going to be gross when that happens. So we pass turn because we have Psychic Strike up. All our swamps are for Una's Grace, which we could even use targeting Kenny the Pig. If we Psychic Strike, mill him for 2, and then Una's Grace make him mill out, that's like a very valid way of winning the game if Newscraft Mob doesn't get there. Destroy target creature, create a 1/1 flyer. Alright, so they get that. And they'll be hitting us for 3 in the air. I feel like this is worth countering. Okay, Humongulus is gone. And we have a big zombie army. Next turn we're going to play Ghoul Raiser. Start going off that way. So I can F6, because I don't have any responses. Nice. Juggernaut's kind of good. Let's play Ghoul Raiser. Get back our zombie. Just play the zombie. I guess I want to play around Force Spike. That's a card in this format. And then we pass turn. I have to make sure I don't play Juggernaut before Grave Peril triggers, because that would be pretty bad. But at the moment, Kenny the Pig is milling out before I am. And I still have... I actually don't know if I have any removal left in the deck. I have Miscalc, which cycles, and then Una's Grace, which will be pretty good. Alright, Kenny plays a land. Yeah, I gotta play fast, that way I'm ahead on time going into game 2. Because it seems like this match is going to come down to time. Both of our decks are very dirtily. Alright, I think attacking out is the good idea here. They make a servo. Okay, so the servo dies, that was a good move. So how do we want to block? I want to block Scrounger on the double strike, because I don't know what the morph is. I want to block here, here, or no. I want to block here, and then here. Yeah, that seems fine to me. So if they flip the morph, we can give this Death Touch. And any creature they play just makes this even more powerful. Skirk Volcanist. Good lord. That's pretty dang good. So they can do 3 damage to the Scrounger if they want. They can either kill the Scrounger or the Spirewinder, but not both. That is a good card to flip up. Interesting, okay. And then they play 2 spells and then it dies. But I can get it back with Dread Return. So I think this, unless they have some ridiculous sequencing after this, I think this went pretty well for us. They have 1 card in play. What? Oh my god. Oh, wait. Yeah, we want to... So all of these are going to die, so we want to sacrifice them to Corpse Blockade. That was pretty insane, though. This is going to die. They're going to kill all of our zombies. Fair enough. Oh my gosh. Well played, Kenny the Pig. Anger of the Gods. That was literally the only card in Magic that would save them there, because it killed all of our 2/2s and it exiled... Well, it would have exiled New Scrap Mob. Jeez. And we are flooding so hard. I think Una's Grace targeting them is like our only out here. Because we're like dead really fast to this Fire Belly Changeling. That's why they were holding cards in hand. Anger of the Gods. Alright. Okay, Kenny. Yeah, Kenny, okay. So the question is, do I block the Turtle or the Changeling? I think I block... Okay. Chupacabra. There we go. Kill the Changeling. Get in with the Juggernaut. Then we can... Honestly, Una's Grace targeting them is looking better and better. Okay. Get in with the Juggernaut. Keep back the Chupacabra. I don't think I want to cycle Miscalculation because at the moment we're decking first. Or they're decking first already. And they have to deal with the Juggernaut too. I'm going to make sure Una's Grace is target player. It does in fact say target player. So let's cycle this. Because it's never... Wow. Ooh, that's good. That is good. That's lethal right now. Yeah! I don't even have to get him with Una's Grace. Okay, so we're up. Oh my gosh, that game was crazy. This is a matchup where I almost think Swarm Intelligence would be good, but now that we know what's going on, I think I can play around most of his tricks. And he has to play really fast. Circular Logic also seems kind of nice. It's unfortunate I showed him Miscalc like at the end, but I could just cycle it. Circular Logic is like 2 counter spells. But our deck's like really good. So I think I just keep it as it is. Alright, so we have... Honestly, this hand's pretty good. They kept putting me on the play. No. I never know... Wow, they really did put me on the play. Alright. I don't know if I agree with that decision. But it is a decision. So, did they have any counterspells? I actually don't remember. I'm going to... no, we're just going to play fast. I was going to say I can go back and look at the tapes, but I feel like playing quickly is better for us. They had kill spells that exile. Ooh, Necroskitter. Now we're talking. Go. That's so good. Okay, they have the Obelisk. Pilfering Imp. That is quite good. Okay. No! Alright, well there goes our counterspell. We're going to attack. And then play Spirewinder. And we need to like start F6ing basically every turn. So they can use Pilfering Imp, but they're going to fall pretty far behind on board. And they kind of almost want to take Scrounger of Souls because it's like pretty good. Okay, so they kill that, get a 1/1. Sure. Now we go, we attack. Scrounger. Go. And then we can hold up Psychic Strike for future turns. Violent Pal is so good. Okay, so they're getting rid of Psychic Strike. That kind of means they have no plays though, which is good. Oh, unless they have... Anger of the Gods doesn't really do it. Sting Moggle? Kill my blue mana? You got it. That's gotta be what they're in here for. I'm just gonna play the Chupacabra and start smashing. If they want to kill my lands, they can try and kill my lands. They didn't seem to have many powerful creatures. We're really not committing too hard to Anger of the Gods. Humongulous Hexproof. He's a 2/5. Okay. Grave Peril's pretty good, so you can get in with both of these. If they have a burn spell, they can kill Scrounger, but we gain some life at least. Grave Peril, Swamp. I should have gotten it down before Humongulous, but that's okay. They're keeping back the Fairy Rogue. It's kind of interesting. I feel like I just want to attack with Necroskitter at this point, because they could have a burn spell. And this at least does lasting damage, but keeping back the Fairy Rogue is interesting. Their double blocks aren't any better. I don't see a reason not to attack. And then they kill this. Sure. I will get it back to the battlefield. I'm gonna hold Swamp in hand because I don't really need that many more lands. Yeah, they kill this. Okay. And that's an elemental, not a zombie. Okay, Death Touch is a problem. But it's better for us if... This is getting bad. We've drawn like a lot of lands, and they're just going to pop the Grave Peril on the Aether Poisoner token. So I could attack with Scrounger and trade there, but Scrounger's like really good. I don't want to trade him away. So it's unfortunate, but we lose Grave Peril and then... Oh, interesting. Okay. I have so many lands. Oh, no. Okay, I think I'm going to lose now. This is so many lands! Alright, let's play an island and we just lose to the Humongulous Quicksilver Dagger. They got it down before Grave Peril. That's a huge problem. Okay, Reaping the Graves is actually really good. I think at that point... It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm gonna play Islands because that lets us Una's Grace better. So the servo dies. I think I want to make this trade. Chupacabra in the graveyard is good. It plays around Anger of the Gods. Okay, there's the Raptor. Okay, that shrinks. That's pretty good. That's also pretty good. Reaping the Graves, getting back Chupacabra. Necroskitter. Spirewinder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, Miscalc is actually kind of nice. Let's go ahead and play Chupacabra. Chupacabra is going to kill... I almost have to kill the Warkite Marauder. That way our flyer can get through. And now I can attack with the Scrounger of Souls. Because they would have to trade away a flyer if they wanted to kill it. Okay. Now we go 3 for a Necroskitter. Pass turn. And then Necroskitter can start attacking into Humongulous. And timing out is good for us because, well, he's playing pretty fast now. Bloodwater Entity, sure. They get back Burn the Impure. And that does 2 damage? Yeah, 3 damage. I don't have Infect. They brought it a 1/1 Swamp Walk? Nice. Okay. The mob, let's do it. Burn the Impure there. Okay. At this point, I think I just want to play Spirewinder. Make sure we get the zombie. And they triggered Prowess, so Bloodwater Entity gets bigger. We F6. If they kill it, we have Ghoul Raiser. So that's not so bad. And Anger of the Gods kills their Fairies, Bloodwater Entity, and Plague Beetle. Wow, they actually have Anger of the Gods. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Sure. That was gonna happen anyway. Ooh, Dreamstealer's pretty big. Okay. Let's cycle Miscalc. Yeesh. I guess I kind of have to play Ghoul Raiser as a blocker. Mind Rot them. F6. Wow, we discarded Slave of Bolas. Nice. We're gonna go to a game 3, aren't we? Oh, I can't block. It's right as Menace. Deathwind, okay. +0 +2 gains flying. So it's better for us to trade. And we have to Deathwind this Dreamstealer mid-combat. Otherwise, it's gonna get... I guess I Deathwind this. Sure. F6. Swamp. So play the swamp, go. F6 through their turn. Mystical Teachings. What do I Teachings for? Tragic Slip? Well, we'll cast it. Una's Grace is kind of nice. Yeah, and I target them. This is not a May. Let's do it on, let's do it right now. No, I want to wait. Una's Grace targeting you shuts off Quicksilver Dagger. And now they have to kill me very fast. Alright, Flashback Teachings. Get Tragic Slip. I kind of want to... This is so hard. Exiling Una's Grace is kind of a problem. I can Tragic Slip the Corpse Blockade if I get rid of both of my guys. I think that's my best shot, honestly. Oh, this is so hard. Una's Grace is what I need to win. I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lands. Yeah. Tragic Slip this. Go. And we're just going to win off Una's Grace targeting them. That's our only shot at winning, I think, because they have all the cards. Dread Return. Getting back Scrounger of Souls is pretty nice. Alright. This is a crazy game. I don't care what the outcome is here. Take 3. Well, let's attack. Okay, they can get that back, but they should die before that happens. And now they don't know about Una's Grace. Trophy Mage has no targets. Okay, we take 5. If I draw a land, I think I get there. Maze Glider, that's a good one. They have a very full hand, so it's so likely they have a way to kill Scrounger of Souls. But that's okay. I think I need the blocker here. They're down to 1 card, so if I draw a land, I think I win. Oh no, the Morph. No, the Morph! So I feel like this is a 4/4. I block with my 3/5 on the 3/1 and the 3/4 on the 2/2. I take 4, but I gain 3. And we just got to top deck Una's Grace. Or a land, I mean. We got to draw a land. No, it's not a land. I think I'm dead, but I'm not sure. Oh, we got so close. This is the last card. I think I'm dead. So blocking here and here, I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, we're going to game 3. Wow. He won with 0 cards in library. Okay. I gotta take a breather here. Woo! This is magic. This is magic right here. Okay. Targeting your opponent with Una's Grace to try and deck them. Maybe I should have waited a bit, but they were discarding cards from my hand. So I really had no choice. Oh, okay. Ugh, I gotta... Everyone, take a breather. Stretch. Get everything ready. We're going to game 3. Ostracize, just its creatures. Rescue is interesting. Rescue on Newsgraph Mob is actually kind of powerful. It gets around Anger of the Gods. I actually like Rescue in this matchup more than Miscalc now that they know about Miscalc. And we're just going to play fast. Ready, go. I changed my mind. In general, Rescue is better, but Anger of the Gods is pretty bad because we're ahead on time. I don't want to have to hold up mana for this. Actually, I don't even want to have to hold up mana for this. Maybe I bring in Alchemist's Apprentice. No. Because we're playing so fast, Miscalc will be good because I can just like pass turn and hold it up and then counter their important things. Whereas like this is what is it, retroactive and not proactive. So like late game with Newsgraph Mob is unlikely to come up. Alright, going first. Keeping this hand. Wow, this hand is pretty good actually. Turn 2 Grave Peril is going to be pretty good against them. So I don't want any stops on his upkeep. Oh! That is dying. Go. Okay, let's play Grave Peril into Swamp. Deals combat damage to a player, so it mills me for 2? Sure. That seems bad when I have Una's Grace and Teachings. Poisoner's a good card. Alright, let's Chupacabra down the Poisoner. Pass turn. And I will trade with the Courier. No, I kind of want to get milled. I also have Dread Return. Turn off auto yields. Necroskitter. Go. F6. I'm going to play Newscraft Mob Nest turn. And I have Miscalc up too. I think I'm going to win this. Go. I think that's it. Discarding the hand size. We got Miscalc up and we're just hitting for 6 a turn. And we have Teachings. That's game. That is game. End of turn, if they don't do anything, we can just counter it. Get a zombie. I'm going to counter that. Yes! Yes, we won! Oh, man. That was a game right there. That was an amazing game. And that was just round 1. Oh, that is magic. That was so much fun. Kenny the Pig, great games. I hope you see this. If not, you're a good player. See you guys round 2. Oof, okay, we're back. ML Cool LG. We're gonna go first. Let's see. If we draw any lands, this hand is like really good. I'm gonna keep. And then we have Reaping the Graves for the late game. Oh, that's pretty nice. And they kept 6. Okay, Swamp. Go. Man, I'm still recovering from that game, man. Oh, Reach Through Mist. What is this, Pauper? Well, Miscalculation was kind of the perfect draw. If they play something, I can counter it. If not, I can cycle it. And I think at this point, I just want to cycle it. I have so many plays at 3. Okay. Okay. It was not the perfect draw. Land, please. No. What do I discard here? Probably Scrounger of Souls because I have Reaping the Grave and it costs 5. That's so unfortunate though. At least this way, if they play a creature, I can play Yoke of the Damned on it, and then I don't have to discard next turn. That's brutal though. Land. Okay. Okay. God, they're gonna flash in a creature and I won't even be able to Yoke of the Damned it. What? Come on! Alright. That is disgusting. Not even fair. So I'm gonna have to discard for a while now. We're gonna discard Juggernaut and Spirewinder. This is so disgusting. Aether Trade Winds to make me bounce a land. See, the thing is, I don't even know if that was worth it necessarily because they lost a card and they lost a land, but if their hand does nothing, then maybe. We're up to 6 lands. So I don't have any zombies in my graveyard. I'm gonna play probably this guy first. He's kind of my worst creature. It feels like a counter spell, but you never know. It also pressures them the most. Yeah, so I will not be paying for that. But they're flooding and I'm screwing. Screw beats flood, although I did have to discard 2 creatures. Okay, Swamp is like pretty nice. No zombies. Let's play Corpse Blockade now, I guess. Their hand does nothing. What is going on? Another Swamp for Necroskitter. I like Corpse Blockade because it protects against like exile and stuff, and it also was a zombie, so if they countered it, I could get it back off Ghoul Razor. But basically we're just gonna set up and then Reaping the Graves is gonna do some dirty stuff. Counter target spell. Okay. We lose a Necroskitter. This is a 3/1 flyer. I kinda wanna kill that. But I kinda wanna take a little bit of damage so I can get value off this Yoke of the Damned. Oh, Deathwind is good too. What do I do? I think I just Oof. I can Deathwind the Mirror Guard, but then Tragic Slip is not online. But our opponent's down to 2 cards in hand. Okay, Deathwind you. And I could wait on this Ghoul Razor, but I think just getting something into play is worthwhile here. Then I can start attacking or like block the mobile garrison, sacrifice Corpse Blockade and all that. Reaping the Graves will have value. We're gonna set it up. So, despite our mana troubles, more lands is good. Attack for 2, pass turn. Long, slow grind. That's pretty good. It's a 4/1. So I can Tragic Sweep the Crawl Swarm. I can wait. They might play more spells. Oh, Teachings is very good. Okay. I don't want to attack because they can just crew the mobile garrison. So we'll pass. And then we can set up 1, 2, 3, 4. We can set up some plays. I want them to go like spell, spell, and then Reaping the Graves gets back like 3. Tragic Slip this. So I want them to play something. If they have a creature, they can discard it and get this back. But a 4/1 is not like the best. Right, at that point, I think we can just cast Mystical Teachings and get Psychic Strike. I think having a counterspell is pretty nice. Okay, so they have a 3/3 with Flash. Sure. Let's go Yoke of the Damned on the Sentinel. Play a Swamp and just pass turn. Again, the late game really favors me. The more lands we have, the more likely it is for us to set up like a busted Reaping the Graves. So we just pass. Interesting that they wanted this instead of the Crawl Swarm, especially against my current board state. Like, none of their creatures can attack through this 1/4. Nice. Ooh, good lord. That's busted. It didn't have a counterspell before, so if this resolves, you kind of lose, and if you don't exile it, you still kind of lose. Wow, I might actually win this game that I discarded like 3 times to hand size. They play Morph. You got it. Still don't want the Crawl Swarm. It's a 4/1. Whatever floats their boat. More lands. Still good. Pass turn. Newscraft Mob should just take over the game. I want this to die before I cast Reaping the Graves now, because then I can get back Ghoul Razor and Newscraft Mob. I'm getting the chills just thinking about it. So Una's Grace is the last card with Flash in our deck, so I kind of want to cast Mystical Teaching soon. Okay. They have a 1/1 Island Walk. Sure. Target creature gets -3/-3. Sure. That dies. So there was only 1 spell cast this turn. So Reaping the Graves can get back Newscraft Mob and 1 other. Their creatures are just really bad against mine. Alright, now we can Teachings for that 1 spell. They have Mobile Garrison, so we can just pass. They're like literally doing nothing. Then end of turn, we Mystical Teachings for Una's Grace. I guess I should have just done that end of last turn. I don't know why I didn't. 6. Una's Grace. Ooh, now we can, let's see. I can go Golgari Locket into Una's Grace Reaping the Graves. I'm going to pass 1 more turn because if they play a spell that's like pretty nice for us, I want to end of turn go like Una's Grace, Reaping the Graves after they play something. Okay. We're on full dirtle here. 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, now we can do everything we want. Go ahead. Counter target spell or ability that targets you or a creature you control. I don't care about that really, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and go Una's Grace, me. Una's Grace, me. Reaping the Graves. Getting back the mob. That's so busted. Alright, so let's get back to the mob. We want Scrounger of Souls. That's Scrounger of Souls. This copy we want Juggernaut. And this copy wants Spirewinder. These are cards that I would have had beforehand. Sweet. Oh, Grave Peril's pretty good too. Let's go Island. We're going to start with the Unruly Mob. And I'm just going to hold up counterspells at all times. That way they can't really do anything. No attacks. And we're just going to swarm the board here. You control enchanted creature. Alright, so we're going to make a 1/1. Let's counter that. Make a 1/1. They mill 2. Sure. And we can Una's Grace them to make sure we don't deck first. Una's Grace is the perfect card, man. Oh, Mind Rot is perfect. What's in your hand? Lands. Okay, so they have literally nothing. Let's make this a 1/1. So 4. I kind of want to play Juggernaut and Spirewinder. And then we can throw away a 2/2 to hit them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that seems pretty good. So yeah, they activate Mobile Garrison as we expected, but then they're taking like so much damage, and the next turn they take a bunch of damage. And they killed Ghoul Raiser, the one we wanted. Don't kill the cards with abilities, man. Oh, it's so bad. All right, I figured they would be scooping it up at that point. So they have so many counter spells. Like, sure. This hand's good. This deck is so powerful. Mystical Teachings in Limited is just not even fair. Was it a common? It was a common? Wow, not even fair. Also, turn 1 Helmar Depth seems like the worst idea. Unless you have a... Oof. I guess we could have gotten that off the Teachings, but you know. It seems bad because the order you draw them in doesn't matter. Unless they don't have many other lands. Or a 2-drop. Island Walk, Merfolk. I don't really want to kill that. I also just played an island. That was bad, but that's fine. I could have just played Swamps and they couldn't have blocked, but I wanted to represent Miscalc, and I don't really feel like Deathwinding a 1/1 is worth it. Like, killing that Morph is probably better. So we can go Swamp. We can now Deathwind the 1/1 and then Tragic Slip the Morph while they're tapped out, because they had a lot of counter spells. And the Morph, I think, is the one that kills our creatures, so I don't really want that happening. Especially with Mind Rot Mystical Teachings, like, the late game is so good for us that just killing all the resources is probably to our benefit. Yeah, so the Extortioner says goodbye. Okay, so we go Swamp. We're going to end of turn Teachings for... I'm not sure yet. Sure. That's fine. Get Teachings, Miscalculation, Psychic Strike. So Miscalculation can make Mind Rot like really good. Psychic Strike is just like the perfect counterspell. And then Una's Grace is late game, but we already have Reaping the Grave for late game, so I don't really care about that. I think I'm just gonna take Miscalc. Yeah, now we can Mind Rot them. Leave them with 1 card in hand. And if they try and counter it, we Miscalc, then they have no cards in hand. Yeah, I got him. So what's better than Vapor Snare? Take 1. Play Necroskitter. Yeah, getting Miscalc over the other counterspell was pretty good. So I hope they... Spectral Flight. Oh, that's kind of nice. That might have been what they kept, I'm not sure. 15. So I kind of want to hit something here. So I'm going to cycle this. They have 1 card in hand too, so like... Alright, let's go Swamp. Flashback Teachings. Let's hit for 1, because I do need to deal with the Ghoul. But if I draw any way to kill any creature, then I can kill this. But Spectral Flight sometimes just wins the game, I will say. Getting Una's Grace to help us find an answer. We draw. Spirewinder can block if we have the City's Blessing. I think it's worth... We have 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so next turn it can block. Let's play Ghoul Raiser. Play a land. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so next turn we can play something to get that Butcher Ghoul away from us. Let's start with... I really want this land for Una's Grace, but Golgari Locket can draw a lot of cards too. So let's play Spirewinder, because that's the most important. And then we can go Locket into Yoke. Oh, I should have played Yoke first, because now they can kill it in... Oh, nice, okay. That's probably just going to seal it up, because now if they kill the Spirewinder, then their guy dies. They lose the Spectral Flight. Oh. Okay. We got work cut out for us. Holy moly. What do we have left in the deck? This went really badly. Ravenous Chupacabra is our only out. So this costs 1, 2, 3, 4 and draws 2. That's our best shot. Chupacabra would be so gross right now. Come on, Chup. Counterspell doesn't do it. I mean, we're dead. Actually just dead right now. Una's Grace target me. Discarding Island. Or I should have discarded Swamp. Yeah, where you just die. I did not expect that to happen. Okay, now I know. They have In Bolus's Clutches and Vapor Snare. Both really good cards. And I will be just holding up Miscalc now. Rescue is also pretty good against that. Circular Logic. Yeah, Rescue is a good way to counter all of their nonsense. And with that, we should be able to just go off, especially if we like preserve our kill spells. I was playing a little careless, I'm gonna be honest. They have a lot of black creatures, so maybe I just get rid of Grave Peril. It's kind of bad. Alright, we're gonna go first. We keep these. Definitely keep these. Land, perfect. If I can just set up for a quick Juggernaut, that'd be nice. And most of their counterspells are on... I guess I don't really want to play the island yet. Go. Most of their counterspells are on 3, but... Rikshasa's expertise counters unless you pay 1 for each card in their graveyard, and that doesn't do it. Sure. Mobile Garrison doesn't do it. Island. Juggernaut. Go. It's a fast clock. Okay, so they're playing their Morph, which can also crew the Mobile Garrison. Wow. So we can play Chupacabra, they're going to crew the Garrison, and then we Tragic Slip the Garrison. That's like a pretty good setup. Oh wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let it die first. Now we kill it. Attack. So they can steal the Juggernaut if it's in their hand, but they have to return a land to their hand every single turn, so they're locked on 4 mana, and we just get to play Scrounger of Souls. Plus they would need a land drop and a, like, yeah. Yeah, that's not exactly what you wanted. So I guess we attack. They block the Juggernaut, we get in for 2. Gonna play Scrounger of Souls. Pass turn. We're saving Yoke of the Damned. Okay. Let's attack. And then... So they can sacrifice Storm Tamer to counter Yoke of the Damned if they want to. I want to play Necroskitter because it's kind of low impact and it kind of feels like they're holding up a counterspell this turn. And I'd rather have them counter this than Spirewinder. And if they don't have a counterspell, then we're advancing our board at least. Yeah. No. Okay, so they countered our 1/4. In general, this card's really good, but their deck just has like no creatures. And if they do have creatures, they have flying and stuff. Okay, so now they tapped out. I can Yoke of the Damned on the Stony Brook. And play Mind Rot, actually. That's pretty nice. Oh, I could just hold up Psychic Strike. That seems better. Yoke of the Damned here. And then I'll offer a trade with my Chupacabra for the Stony Brook. If they don't block, they take 5. Yeah. So that was a 2 for 2, which is good for us. Yeah, now we have a counterspell. And this can't counter it because this doesn't target the player, it just says its controller. Otherwise that would be bad. So they're going to bounce our Scrounger of Souls, I think. That's my best guess. Like bounce our Scrounger of Souls and their Siren Storm Tamer. Nope. Okay, holding up counterspell seems like our best option. They attack. No, doing nothing. Nice. Teachings was very good. I already used Tragic Slip, but I have other stuff I can tutor up. Attack. I imagine they bounce it or chump. Chumping also works. Cool. Go ahead. Yeah, their deck just has way too many like 5 and 6 drops, so we just countered literally whatever this is. Sure. Nice. Round 2 down. See you guys in the finals. Alright, we're here in the finals against Bagger Trout. And this hand's good. Normally I would not keep 2-landers, but we have Miscalc to stop them from doing stuff. Or cycle it, and then we have like all of our best cards in our hand. So I think it's definitely worth keeping. Very much leaning towards just cycling Miscalculation as opposed to countering anything because we need mana. Like, we miscalc a 3-drop and then we miss a land drop. I think that's just overall worse for us, so this is just gonna get cycled unless they play something super broken. Ooh. Well, that card's kind of just broken. Yeah, we need lands. Land, yeah. I could hold up Psychic Strike, but I feel like that's better post Croson Verge. So I'm just gonna get a Corpse Blockade down now. Yeah, basically cards like Psychic Strike get better the later the game goes. Okay, let's play Juggernaut. If they play a big creature, I can play Gatekeeper, and if they play a little creature, I can Deathwind. I'm gonna get hit by main deck. Okay, I was gonna say, if they like naturalize me or something. And Corpse Blockade should be pretty good against green-white. They don't have many flyers. Okay, 3/3 flanking. That's like a really good card, actually. No! They did it, they played around it. So with flanking, they can make this into a 3/1 if they double block. A single block from here wouldn't kill it. I kind of want to just Deathwind the Cavalry Master and start going off with Juggernaut. That seems pretty good. Then we attack. And then next turn, if they pay a good blocker, we can Gatekeeper because they just chump blocked. Oh, please don't play anything else. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Target you. Yes, okay. Get in there. Next turn we can Mind Rot and then hold up Psychic Strike if we draw a land. Nice. Okay. Let's attack. I get a feeling like nothing in their hand is good. So I'm just going to play Necrospitter instead of Mind Rot. Because we have a counterspell. And also, mild point, Necrospitter does represent lethal. Morph? Nah. They didn't do anything last turn, so countering the first spell they play makes sense to me. Daru Sacrificer. That wasn't even that good, but still countered it. So they're green-white aggro, which I feel like my deck is kind of pre-sideboarded against, so we'll just run it back. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is the hand he wants. Croson Verge again. That card's so good. You know what else is so good? Mystical Teachings. And this needs 2 other mana? Okay. Wow, they're ramping really hard. So they know about Miscalc, so we're going to play an island just to make them a little scared. Next turn they can crack Croson Verge. Wow, they went deep on mana. So did we. Let's go Swamp past turn. So opponent is currently up 1 card because Croson Verge gets 2 lands for 1. And they're also up 1 card because they went second. But Mystical Teachings will undo at least one of those. Okay. When the next 2 numbers will be dealt to any target. That seems kind of good. I don't have much that actually does damage. So I kind of feel like leaving that in play is okay for now. And I can try to flip something that's scarier. Ooh, Reaping the Graves. Very good card. Let's go Swamp. Go. And then if they do nothing scary, I can Teachings for a counterspell. If they play something scary, then I can Teachings for a kill spell. Flying Protection from red, okay. Mystical Teachings. What do I want? Deathwind is pretty nice, but not super necessary. I kind of just like taking Psychic Strike. Although Deathwind can just take... No, we'll take Psychic Strike. We can get Deathwind off the flashback. And I'm going to tap out for a Spirewinder. Because holding up Teachings right now isn't that good. Our hand is like not particularly great. And Spirewinder can at least attempt to block the Voice of Law. And Tragic Slip can kind of mop up whatever they play, so. Hunt the Weak. Okay. Can I kill it? Sure. With Reaping the Graves, I'm okay with my creatures dying. Ooh, Juggernaut. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I next turn I can play Juggernaut. This turn I can just pass and then flashback Mystical Teachings, and then next turn I can play Juggernaut holding up Psychic Strike. So opponent's not really having a good day. Flashback. Getting... Uno's Grace is also tempting. It means we just won't flood out. But I kind of want to play this next land. I think the only way we lose is flooding, so I'm gonna take Una's Grace. Oh wow. Swamp, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Juggernaut. We have Psychic Strike up. I'm not even gonna counter if they try and kill it. And then we can, if they don't play anything, we can draw off Una's Grace end of turn. Sun-Crested Pterodon. That's like kind of a problem for us. A 2/5 flyer like is pretty big. I'm gonna counter it while I have the mana up. I kind of want to tap out for this Newscraft mob anyway. They discarded Stonewood. What is this? Oh, that's a really good card. Okay, so they have no plays. Nice. We're gonna wait on that. We're gonna attack with Juggernaut first. No, I want to play this first. 4, 5, 6 for Newscraft mob. That way if they have any combat tricks or something, they have to do it now. And that plus Reaping the Graves plus Dread Return is just... This is probably one of the best Chaos Trap decks I've ever had. It like has a legitimate combo engine in it. And by one, I mean it has multiple. It has teachings for Reaping the Graves and Una's Grace, which is like what you would put in any constructed deck. 6/4 Elemental, sure. I'm on board. Maze Glider. 6/4 Maze Glider. This gets bigger. Our Juggernaut runs into the island Zendikon, but that's okay. Yeah, because they prevent 2 damage and it takes 3 instead of 5. And when the land dies, they get the land back, not the Zendikon. Okay. Noble Templar. Vigilance, Plane Cycling. Sweet. And no attacks? Okay. Might regret it. What do we do? Una's Grace, I draw. No! Right? It dies before Yoke of the Damned has a chance to kill it. Well, ain't that just unfortunate? Let's attack for 3 in the air. No reach, right? Okay, I was like... Alright, we attack for 1. Then we Yoke of the Damned on the island. Unfortunately, the mob dies first. And I kind of want to just Reaping the Graves. But Storm count of 2. I only have 2 creatures in my graveyard. Reaping the Graves will get better over time. But I wanted this land so I can play Una's Grace. Maybe I should have played it a bit slower. But next turn we're going to play Dread... Yeah, I should have played it. I shouldn't have played the land. Alright, I'm going to block him with everything. Is that even good? I think it's fine. So they can prevent 2, and then they can kill 1, and then the thing still dies. So they need like a pump spell. Oh. Alright, so we only lose 2 creatures. That's not so bad. Wait, did they not prevent the damage? Yo, you gotta prevent that damage. Okay. Whew. Seed Guide Ash. When it dies, you get some forests. Okay. Ain't too worried about that. Dread Return, getting back the mob. Flashback Una's Grace. Discarding the island. Okay. Hit for 3. Opponent's really in a world of trouble. This card is so unbeatable, man. Flying. What? No! That's not a card! That... No! Oh my god! Oh, that's amazing! Oh my god. That was... This is Cast Draft. Holy cow. And it's exiled. And I'd miscount. I'm so tilted right now. The thing is we can still win, but that is just brutal. Let's pass turn. Major Tarot, huh? The old one-sided board wipe situation. We take 3. Destroy target artifact. Okay. Sure. Let's Una's Grace me. Una's Grace me. Cycle miscalculation. That's a lot of land there, sir. Corpse Blockade is okay. Scoundrel of Souls is pretty good. 5. I kind of want to pass. They have 1 card in hand. No. Because they can prevent some lifelink damage. We're just going to play Corpse Blockade. That way their attacks are like not as good. We're at 6 life, which is kind of sketchy. We might actually be able to beat Major Tarot, which is incredible. What? Holy cow, their deck's busted. I think we're still fine. Necroskitter's good. Let's Una's Grace ourselves. There we go. So I can play Chupacabra. What do I kill? I feel like at this point I kill the Split Tail Miko because Death Touch is like pretty good. Okay. Pass turn. So they get to detain something, but even chump blocking is okay for us. And we want Ravenous Chupacabra to die because it's so good with Reaping the Graves. And then I feel like our game plan is to just win off of flyers. They can only detain 1, not both. Oh, Ghoul Razor. Do I have a zombie? I think they exiled my only other zombie, right? I think they did. All right, let's play Necroskitter. I do have to kill them kind of fast. So that's something to consider. But we're going to pass turn for now. Major Tarot. I've never seen this card before in my life. And it just absolutely destroyed. That was our whole combo. Okay, so now I need to know I need to put out Corpse Blockade in advance so it doesn't get exiled. Okay, I'm gonna Una's Grace myself. Actually, do I even want to draw more cards? I don't think so. I'm gonna wait. Wow. What's the game plan here? I kind of like attacking with Necroskitter. Let's see, how many lands have I drawn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there are 3 lands left in my deck. I can make my opponent draw 5 cards. That'll put him down to 10. They draw down to 9. I would still deck first. So that's not great. Yeah, no attacks. That detain is pretty troublesome. I really want them to attack. That would be ideal. But I don't see how they do that. So I think at this point, I still wait. It's a lot of lands. All right, let's attack with Chupacabra first. See what they do. They might take it. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to play 1 land. It's going to be the island. Then we're going to play Ghoul Razor. And they're like, wow, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. But it effectively returns a zombie anyways because we have Reaping the Graves. Your mana cost is equal to the amount of unspent mana you have. Yeah, so I don't really want to get back Juggernaut, so we're just going to Reaping the Graves for Chupacabra and Spirewinder. Yeah, because they could just kill Juggernaut. So that gets that, that gets that. And I'm saving Una's Grace because if they draw a card, I can win off the mill game. Okay. They detain Maze Glider. I kill their 4/4, and if they say yes, they can also die that way. I think I also have Deathwind in my deck somewhere, which is good. 3, 4 for the Chupacabra. Chupacabra. I'm going to do the math again here. So I've discarded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 1 land left in my deck, so I can make them draw 4 more cards than they're currently drawing. Their turn, they're going to draw down to 12, go down to 8. So if they say yes to Seed Guide Ash, they die. All right. Seems good to me. It's a trap. Yeah, okay. They lose. Who would have thought? I can also start attacking, right? With these 2. Okay. This is only attacking, right? Yeah. So they just take 1. Hopefully I didn't just kill myself. I don't think I did. I have so many blockers. But yeah, we just win off the mill plan now. Nobody expects it. And we have 3 islands, so we can do it all at once, right? I'm worried about that morph, though. Okay, that's all our lands. I don't think I win through combat now. My clock through mill is actually faster. And I don't think they see it because they said yes to Seed Guy Dash. I wanted to keep my creature back because the morph could have flying. Alright, so end of turn I can put them down to 3 cards, so we just need to wait a couple turns. Deathwind is very good insurance. Pass turn. The most underrated of win conditions. +0, +2, sure. Currently can't attack into anything. So now I can put them down to 2. Still gonna wait. Golgari Locket is nice. I don't really need it though. Go. So now they go down to 1 card in library. So next turn they die. And I want to do it all at once. Okay, Loam Larva is pretty bad. So they're at 5. This puts them to 1. So next turn they die and I have to use all my mana. So I'm going to Deathwind the Castle Raptors. Although if this is Willbender... No, that still doesn't kill me. Okay. Deathwind that for 8. Okay. Alright, sir, you got 1 turn. Yeah, there's no way they expect Una's Grace to kill them here. I think they're trying to mill me out. Oh no, is this overrun? Okay, no, they're dead. Sweet. Una's Grace you. Una's Grace you. Una's Grace you. Una's Grace you. Good game. Cast with kicker. Yeah! Oh, one of my proudest achievements. Winning the game off Una's Grace on my opponent for the win. That is how Cast Draft is done. This was one of the best Cast Draft leagues I've done in a while. Also one of the better decks I've ever had. Oh, we fought so much adversity. The stupid card that exiled all black creatures. Oh man. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing. I know there's a lot of new people who subscribed for my Pauper videos, so hopefully you enjoy my limited videos. Obviously, if you made it this far, you do. And I'm putting playlists up on the screen. Click those for more videos if you're interested. Catch you guys soon.